and welcome. We find ourselves in Newark, New Jersey, world of darkness. And, well, we are checking in on our not quite heroes, but kindred and ghouls trying to navigate Newark, New Jersey's world of darkness. Tonight we're going to start with our visitor, Jack, aka Sully. Hello.
Hello.
You find yourself sent to town. It's daytime. The boss says she wants a bit of real estate along the shoreline. She hasn't explained why, but you're used to doing errands. She knows you have contacts in the city and has sent you to go work on it. She has access to money, but not a lot of contacts. So you find yourself in the city. The people you know in the city, the one that probably has the most connections is Sage.
Okay. I would go and give her a call.
Okay. Sage, you get a phone call. You're muted. I can't hear you.
Every time. I would imagine I recognize Sully's number.
Sure.
Okay. She'll pick up. Hey, Sully, what's up?
Hey, I was in the area looking for a little bit of real estate and was wondering if you knew any neighborhoods in the area where I could kind of find something discreet.
What are you looking for? An apartment? You looking for like a warehouse? Like, what do you mean by discreet and in the area?
Apartment building, safe house, that kind of thing. Somewhere to lay low.
I mean, I do have ownership of a building, so why don't you swing by my shop and we'll head over there shortly after?
Okay, it's a start.
And she'll send Sully the address of her crystal shop.
It doesn't take you long to find her crystal shop. As you arrive, the young girl that you've seen once before, Sully, Sarah, the young girl that was in the prison that you couldn't quite figure out what was weird about her, is behind the counter and waves. Hi.
Oh, hey, Sarah, right?
Yeah. Okay. I know you, don't I?
Yeah, I think we met over near the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You're it's daytime. Why are you out here? Aren't you one of the
No, Sarah.
I just
not not everyone. He's like me.
Oh, okay. Hi. I'm working for her now.
Oh, that's a good improvement.
And you're both probably gonna be neighbors by the look of it. Might need to work on expanding the old apartment building.
Yeah, the boss is looking for a place of her own in town.
More like along the shoreline, not an apartment building.
Okay. Probably more of something near the docks.
That makes a little bit more sense with your talents. We can We can get in touch with my boss and see if he can arrange something.
Fantastic. So, Sarah, did you ever figure out why everyone was so interested in you?
Uh, they tell me no, it's all right. Most people ignore me, so it was a little strange. But I think they tell me I was haunted.
Oh. Um, can I activate my unseen? Sense the unseen?
Yeah. No problem. You can just do that at will. Um, give me a wits and awareness.
Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Three.
Okay. You see around her a sort of weirdness, and as you sort of scan around, you see a little girl with black eyes looking at you from the corner.
Okay. Would I recognize this little girl with black eyes from one of the previous things that I was doing? She was talking to an old man?
Yeah, you've probably seen her before then. Uh, Around Sage, actually.
Okay. Yeah. I remember that. Well, looks like they were onto something.
Oh, I guess so. I don't know. I'm pretty normal.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I I but is everything okay? You look a little strange.
Oh yeah, just seeing a lot of familiar faces.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good to see you too.
Yeah, good to see you.
Uh, I, can I do anything, Sage?
Um, take care of the shop. If you need anything, you can call me. Um, you have both my number and the rest of my staff, so if anything comes up and I'm not answering,
Okay.
but
I'll probably see that Roman fellow again. He comes by fairly often these days.
yeah, he seems like a good kid. He runs the bookstore.
Yeah. He keeps trying to talk me into reading some books.
Yeah, um that he'll do that. That's kind of what bookstore boys do.
Okay. Have fun.
Thanks.
Thanks, we'll see you later. And she'll usher Sully out. So I guess you're in town for a little while?
Yeah, I'll be here for a day or two.
Well, while you're here, I might as well properly introduce you to everyone, and I'll reach out to Gold about getting your boss something situated.
All right, that'd be cool. You did say something about having me around to meet the family.
Yeah, fair warning, they're a bit eccentric, and that's putting it lightly.
And with that, we are going to switch to some of those eccentric people. Amelia, you find yourself waking up, and waking up is a weird term. You are a vampire. You may be thin blood, but you still have some of the vampire things, which means when you sleep, you die. you get torpor. You turn into a corpse. When you wake up, you find Charlie, the little Doberman puppy, chewing on your foot like it's a shoe.
Charlie, no, hey, stop that.
And as you wake up, he stops. Not a lot of damage, just scratches, like he was just sort of teething on your foot, and then proceeds to start licking the bottom of your foot.
You're such a silly pup. And just go and give him some pets, feed him because it's probably feeding time. Let me make the initial rouse check. I don't get hungrier from waking up, and yeah, she'll just, while she still has a little bit of daylight to burn, take him out for a walk.
Okay, so you get up and are getting ready for the day, and you find Ronaldo in the hall, walking with the cow. Daisy.
Hi, Ronaldo.
Good morning. I have decided to take a morning constitutional. I should note he is not wearing pants.
Real quick, before you go out, you may want to put some shorts on. Some people might get upset.
It allows things to breathe.
Yes, so get some baggy shorts if you want some breathing. Do you have baggy shorts?
Yes. I have some shorts I wore in Bermuda. I'll be back. And he goes inside. The cow looks at you. Ooh.
Hi, Daisy. You doing okay? And she'll go and pet. It's completely normal to her at this point. She's just passively talking to these animals. Is he giving you a hard time?
Mm.
Yeah. He could be a bit of a handful, but I know you're really good at your job.
It's about this time that you. It's about this time. No, you're good. It's about this time you realize, oh yeah, the sun hasn't gone down yet. And while you can walk in the sun, it's uncomfortable.
I know, but I'm going to keep an eye on him. And also, what better time to feed except, during the day when nobody expects vampires to be out.
It's true. But we will now switch focus for a moment. Prunella. You wake up. Give me your rouse and blush, just to be clear.
We good. We re-rolling. We got hungrier.
Good to know. So you wake up, a little bit more of a growl inside. And Willie is sitting on your chest. He does that sometimes. Von Willebrand, the big hairless cat, sitting on Prunella's chest, looking down. And as you breathe in that first breath of the day, he proceeds to start patting your face, as cats are apt to do to something that moves. Twat.
Willie, stop. No.
Twat.
She boop his snoot.
He sort of does that weird head shake thing like he's trying to get something off his face, and then jumps off of you.
What? I'll fade you. Just hold on. Should just be getting all of the sensation of his paw off her face.
And as you are doing that, let's switch to Ollie real quick. Ollie, you wake up. You have no animal to attack you.
Should get one.
Yes.
All that you
also
have-
re-rolling. I'm not hungry.
Corridor with a turtle. I like it.
Yeah. You also find yourself waking up, no animal to attack you, but you do have your sire still sitting in a chair, Weekend at Bernie's style, in torpor.
Does Ollie have any idea like what he can possibly do to bring him out of this?
Give me a wits and occult.
That's better than okay. Yeah. Let's see. That's one success. No.
Maybe more blood, like a lot more blood, or maybe really powerful blood. You're not sure. You don't know.
Oh, Rex. Really wish you'd just wake up. Just take out his phone, check it.
No messages.
I think today Ollie is probably not going to be creating any art. I think he's maybe in a mood of some sort, a little bit worried about the destruction of the flesh tunnel and his missing adopted child and all the things, and his sire who is torpor. Oh. Yeah,
As
just sit there and like stare at his phone for a little bit.
as you do that, and Prunella tries to make sure that your wonderful companion, Willie von Riliband, is fed, we're going to switch back to Jack and Sage walking into the apartment building. You see Amelia there waiting, presumably for Ronaldo, because the cow is there, and a small Doberman puppy that it keeps attacking Amelia's foot.
May I make a charisma or manipulation animal ken to kind
Please
of
do.
it's just stop.
Oh, I have a really good pool in Animal Kingdom. Can I assist?
Sure.
Me too.
I shouldn't have that many dots in Animal Kingdom.
What do you need that for?
I don't know.
Like, I thought-
Ollie thinks he has a good pool. He does
did you
not.
do it because you thought you needed to help Prue? Was that?
I don't know. I've just been spending it on skills because what else am I going to spend it on as a ghoul?
Right? Two.
If I'd have known that.
Okay. You managed to encourage the puppy to stop. It sits there on the floor with the tail going back and forth. Tap, 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 tap.
Reaches into her pocket. He followed an order. It's like, that's good. Down. That's a good pupper. And she'll give him a little treato, just a little one.
So this is what greets Jack and Sage as they walk in.
Hi, everyone.
Hello there. Good to
Jack,
see you.
have you met Daisy yet?
No, I don't believe I have.
Ooh.
This is Ronaldo's friend.
Oh, hi. It's a cow, right?
It is a cow.
Okay.
We're
Daisy
going to
the
be going
dairy
on
cow.
we're going to be going on a little bit of a walk. I think Charlie's been getting a little bit stir crazy. He's been gnawing on my toes.
Oh,
So as you stand there, Ronaldo comes out in the ugliest Bermuda shorts you have ever seen. They are lime green with orange flowers on it. And he is wearing a Hawaiian shirt to go with it, with a combination of needles and marijuana leaves as part of the design on the Hawaiian shirt.
Does this closet belong to the ministry?
It feels like it. It definitely feels like this.
Where,
I feel attacked as the ministry player of the group.
Amelia is going to say nothing about that and just be like, "Are you ready for a walk?"
Oh, yes. Oh, hi, Sage. And somebody I don't know.
Jack,
Hi.
Ronaldo, Jack.
That's a groovy shirt you got there, sir.
Ah, yes. I picked this up the last time I was in the Caribbean. I think.
Oh, the Caribbean, huh?
Yes. Although, I do find myself wondering if I was actually in the Caribbean. It's possible I was somewhere else.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't on one of your Woodstock trips?
Oh, no. The Woodstock, that was much clearer. I was on a boat. I remember I was on a boat. It may have been Thailand, though. I'm not sure.
Either way, sounds like you had fun.
Oh, yes.
He
Come
has
along, Daisy.
quite an arsenal of adventures he's been on.
Yeah, you won't. I've been on one of them, and well, you're never gonna forget it.
Tell that to him.
And as all of you are there, somebody knocks on the front door of the apartment building.
I'll go down and I'll answer it.
Hi, I have a registered mail for Sage Ridley.
Sage.
That'll be me. I'll come over and she'll come look at the mail.
It looks very official. It looks like it's from the Department of Housing in New Jersey. And he says, "Here you go. Please sign here."
Can I read it first before I sign?
That's not how signing for things works.
Oh, I thought, my bad. My player brain went to it was like a full-on contract already. Yeah, she'll sign and accept the letter.
Have a nice day.
Thank
Is
you.
that a cow?
Yeah, we're
It's an
doing
emotional
okay.
support animal.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of rehabilitation here.
Okay. It's not the weirdest thing I've seen today. And he wanders off.
I'm sorry.
Have a good day.
That wasn't the weirdest. Then she's gonna start opening the letter, very confused on what that mail carrier just said.
There's weirder stuff in your neighborhood?
I mean, there's the flesh tunnel across the street. We gotta take care of that, by the way.
How do you reckon we take care of that?
I have no clue.
As you open the letter, you notice that it takes a minute to sort of process what you're looking at. But it is a notice that the apartment is scheduled to be listed as a place that people cannot live.
All right.
We'll just explain that most of the people living here don't actually live. It's fine.
Exactly. Like half of us aren't even like alive. Sage is like, Amelia, you mind introducing Sully here to the rest of them? I need to go make a call, and she's going to go call Gold about this letter.
Shit. It's still daytime, right?
The sun is beginning to set.
Beginning to set? Okay. Ronaldo, can you wait here for just a moment?
Oh, yes, of course.
Excellent. Charlie, come with me. And Jack, come with me.
Later, I will be glad to provide you with some soup, or possibly some hot dogs, maybe some LSD.
We'll think about that in a moment.
Let me get your number.
Number?
You can just call me.
All right.
Like, I'll hand off a card. It's a official looking one that basically lists her as an attorney / secretary.
Okay.
So, Sage, you called Gold. Amelia is taking Jack inside to upstairs, or?
To upstairs, yeah.
Okay. Let's go upstairs while Sage is calling Gold. And as you come in, Ollie and Prunella are in. You see Amelia come in with somebody you don't know.
I swear I locked that door. Who are you?
Key.
Well, that's
right.
that's Amelia.
That Amelia.
Wait.
The sub driver
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, this is Jack.
Oh,
You can also call him
yeah.
Sully.
Jack.
That's right.
Yeah,
You
you
were at
remember
the
Prunella.
Statue of Liberty.
Uh-huh.
Say hi, Willie. Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, there you got a lot of animals around here. Is this a shelter?
What? There's two animals? Oh, that's right. You have a
3.
dog now
By the way,
yes, I do.
on the front of the building, Jack,
that
there
you
are
wanted me to eat.
a bunch of missing animal posters that you saw as you were walking in.
There are
They're
less.
still there. Those
We
are
took
still
some
there.
of them down.
A lot of them are old, like really old, but they're there.
Yeah, it looks like they've been there for a while.
They're so faded that like the ink isn't even on the paper anymore, and like it's shredding.
Look, some of them were done in crayon.
Mhm.
That makes me so sad.
I miss Feather.
Me too.
We ain't gonna talk about that trauma.
It's a good thing you're not there to talk about it.
So, Jack, you see these two in a not combat circumstance. They seem relaxed.
That's right. Last time we were like scary monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see you. I saw you out on the shore, but you can call me Sully.
Amelia, is there a reason we're seeing
Sage
this?
was supposed to be coming up here with him and explain a little bit more of what's going on, but she needs to call Gold because apparently this building is listed to be condemned.
Wait, condemns, not demolished.
Yeah.
Last
As
time
in,
it was
this
demolished.
place is not fit for living.
Well,
I
yeah,
paid
but
rent. What is
no, we already explained. They were here to knock it down, and then well, you know what? You go, Ollie. You tell them.
I mean, you said it. They were going to knock it down, but they're supposed to knock the other building down, and we did talk them out of knocking our building down.
Oh, we were gonna
Okay,
just not tell them
so-
everything. Okay,
I
yeah,
mean,
that's
there-
all that happened.
I mean, okay, well, there's a
Wait,
little
what
bit more
happened?
That's the short version. I mean,
Well, see, I
Oh,
seduced a construction
yeah, I was going to say,
worker,
Prunella definitely was a very
and
flirty.
then what?
Keep going.
So I seduced the construction worker so that he'd tell us what we wanted and let us come and look at the place. And then I went inside the building with the flesh tunnel, and I had to keep him from finding all these big manhole-sized holes in the floor. And then the cops, well, Ollie was dealing with the cops, and there were only a couple, and then there were 5 cars.
6, I think 6. There were 6
How
cars.
did you deal with the cops?
We talked to
What?
them. fine.
They got scared, and then the seduced construction worker talked to the cops, and I'm not sure. Well, it was fine.
Everything
But that
with that.
construction worker guy will probably call, and she's gonna like.
Have you
pull out
called
the
him
pa-
yet?
She's gonna like go and find the paperwork that she took off of him and the card and then the number to his supervisors. Like, here's all of this stuff.
By the way, Prunella, when you're going through your stuff and you look at your phone, there is, in fact, a text message from the guy that says, "Hi." Just saying hi.
And she'll hand her phone. Here you go. You deal with I got all of the things. I even got the work order, and there's not like there's like an umbrella company that maybe you should look into.
Oh my god. Okay,
Why
I'm going
are
to.
they trying to condemn our building, though?
Did we remember? Were you there for the
Why
guy?
don't you ask Sage, who has the paperwork, who is calling her boss to figure out what's happening?
Where
I
is she
will
calling
look at
her
this.
boss?
Was Amelia with us with the guy in the car that wants to buy that building? That I'm pretty sure is who's part of this
Yes.
company that's doing the thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. There's a lot in the sequence of events that is troubling to me. I have to go out for a moment, though. Hand me the paperwork. You can deal with this. And she hands back the cell phone.
Oh, okay.
I can take care of that.
This is your seduced construction worker,
Well, no,
not
if
mine.
you might need, let me know if you need me to use him while he's still clearly delusional.
Let me see the phone.
What?
We'll
No,
discuss-
you'll just.
we'll discuss
we're not
this.
texting the
I'm
construction
going-
worker.
I'm going to go out for a walk. Charlie is getting stir crazy. He tried chewing on my feet. Left
Oh,
a
I've been
couple of
there.
holes.
Been there. She like looks at William, you bastard.
And he's also going to be going on a walk with Daisy. It's going to be me, Ronaldo, Daisy, and Charlie over here.
With that, I'm going to switch over to Sage, who is talking to Gold right now. You get Gold on the phone. Hey, what's up?
That's not how I remember his voice, but okay.
Sorry, that's McCoy's voice cracking for a second.
I was like very confused. Anyway, whew, it's a night, folks. We got a bit of a situation. I'm reading a letter here saying that the building is being deemed unlivable.
What? What's going on there?
I don't know. I have a letter here saying that the building is condemned and being deemed unlivable.
Okay. So you're the owner of the building. They shouldn't be able to do that without notifying you.
I am aware.
Sounds like you'll have to accelerate a solution to that problem.
Yeah. I'll talk to Amelia, I guess.
Yeah.
She's our legal girl person.
Yeah, though I think I know what you'll need to do. There's a guy we go to whenever we need to deal with this sort of thing. It'll be a bit unusual, but he can help sort of get around a lot of the paperwork if you're interested.
Preferably with the amount of unusual residents I've been housing.
Okay. Well, he's who I go to when I need to buy properties or set up arrangements that needs official approval. He's a bit of a behind-the-scenes guy. Just He's unusual, though.
Who haven't we dealt with that is unusual? You see the group I hang with.
Yeah. So you're going to have to get on a bus.
All right, I've been on a bus before.
Yeah, he takes his meetings on the bus.
Ah, I see.
You might want to get a hold of, like, take more than just yourself. If he thinks that you're not serious, he might cost you more.
So how much of the group should I leave behind?
No, you probably shouldn't.
So I'll bring everyone.
Yeah. Besides, it'd be good for Prunella to learn how these things are done.
All right. Also, I have one of the others like me that assisted with the the job that had me in a wheelchair for a bit. His boss is looking to procure some property. I figured I would extend you their contact information.
Okay. Well, what's he looking for?
Dark side.
Well, you could probably do that to this guy too.
All right, I'll
He
let
got
him know.
access to funds.
I'm sure he does. I can double check though.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what to do. You have access to my funds if you need them.
Understood. I'll keep you posted.
I know you get a good head on your shoulders. Just keep the ones who don't have good heads on their shoulders from causing too much damage.
I try. And we see how that goes.
Yeah. Why did they have 6 cop cars?
6 cop cars, you're saying?
Yeah, it was a thing. I don't like there was a report that somebody was threatening. It was a whole thing. Prunella tried to explain, but she was clearly around people, and we won't discuss what was said in that.
Oh no, I'll be discussing that with her.
All right, just find out what was going on with that.
Yeah, I'll be sure to get you a clear report.
All right.
You said 6, correct? I wanted to make sure I get the number right.
I mean, that's what I was told. My contact with the cops let me know that there were a bunch of cop cars down there.
I'll be sure to get the answer for you, boss.
Okay. Thanks.
And then if you see Bryce, let him know we have a appointment for cake tasting on Tuesday.
Yeah, I actually currently have them out looking at tuxedos.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm done being sweet for tonight. So
Yeah, trying to lighten the mood before I end the call. So I'll keep you posted, all right, boss?
okay.
All right. You enjoy the rest of your evening.
That seems unlikely at this point.
Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts.
All right, sure.
All right. And she's gonna hang up the phone and beeline right to the apartment.
All right. Playing fast and loose with timeline, we'll say that Amelia is making it back from walking the dog for a little bit, so that everybody's there at once. Everybody is at the apartment. Sage comes in.
Well, hi, Sage. Are we gonna find a new place to live, or did you figure it out?
Oh,
know-
so you're aware of the letter.
No, I'm
Well-
not. Sorry, that's my bad.
Well, no, Amelia said something, but
I
not.
mean, I did mention.
You informed them that this place has been deemed unlivable. And
Yeah, but then there was the guys that thought that they were supposed to be here to knock it over, but they really were supposed to be knocking over across
so
the
you
street.
do
Maybe they-
know. You do
Wait,
have contact.
Well, no, they didn't say we were condemned. They just said that they were here to knock over a building, but they meant the building across the street. But then they wanted to go inside the building, so I had to seduce the construction worker, and then I had to go into the building with the construction worker. And then Ollie scared the cops, thinking that the cops would go away.
Yeah,
and not
that was
shoot
another
him.
thing.
I didn't-
Six cop cars. 6 cop cars.
You know how cops are.
6 cop cars.
Look, I'm a big guy. He got scared. I can't be held accountable. Probably.
I literally take one night to do something with Bryce.
Give me the paperwork.
Oh yeah, because it's our fault that the construction workers came here to knock our building over. And we were supposed to
Everybody-
let them, they tried to
Everybody,
take.
give me Prunella. Give me that paperwork. I'm
Do you
gonna
think
be
this-
making myself useful while y'all talk.
the same problem they had before? You think they still have the bad paperwork? They were
And
fixed
they
it?
were gonna try and have Ronaldo taken away because they thought he was a homeless man that was squatting here.
No,
But we
covered
dealt with
his
that too.
insurance.
Everything's fine. Everything's
Yeah.
fine.
There's a guy that we're gonna have to go see on a public bus to finish sorting this out. Also, they can help you with your thing, Sully.
Who the
All
hell
right.
has an appointment on a
Public
bus?
bus?
Never mind.
I don't question Gold's contacts, but he does his business on a public bus, and I was told to not go alone.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And
sounds like we're all
that
going on a
he
trip.
may be able to teach Prunella a thing or two.
Did
Is he a designer?
Did he sound mad?
He didn't sound the happiest.
Okay.
While all of this is happening, while all of this is transpiring, may I make a roll to basically kind of look over the contents of this and think of a way to, if this doesn't work out with the contact, or at the very least have some sort of foundation to explain what's happening. So like intelligence or finance or something like that.
Yeah, give me a read on it.
All right.
Go ahead and give me a roll. I think finance will work in this context.
Okay. That's 4 successes.
Okay, you're going through the paperwork, skimming through, trying to find how this happened. It looks like a third party submitted complaints about the building as being below code, not safe to live in. It is super obscure who these third party complaints were, but it was fast tracked somehow through city officials so that it was officially listed as unsafe to live in and condemned.
Okay. Well, Amelia could easily figure out a way to plug this up on the daytime side, but we want to figure out more. So, okay. I explain this basically to them and say, whoever this guy is, let's hope he can find who these mysterious third parties are.
Okay.
If we're taking a deal, if we're going to be deal making on a bus, which is already suspicious enough, it stands to reason that he could have a way with certain things. A way that I am not privy to.
There's usually something more sinister around the corner.
There's always something more sinister around the corner.
It's usually me.
Ali, no, it is not in this case. Not in this case.
So you've been given the location where you go to catch the bus, Sage. You know where to go and what time to be there. The lot of you go along to this place. You're standing at a bus stop. It's got a nice little bench there for you to sit on. After about 10 minutes, the bus pulls up. This is a typical public transit vehicle. The bus driver opens the door for you. You get in. There are only 3 people on the bus. One, sitting at the back seat, has a fold-out table in front of him with a briefcase open next to him.
Definitely not that guy.
Obviously not.
It's
you
not.
sure?
It's
I
gotta be
think
one of
it
these
might
other
be-
two.
Yeah.
We'll approach the guy in the back with the fold out table and briefcase. This is the strangest place I've ever had these proceedings at.
So you find your seats. Who wants to approach him first?
You guys know you don't
I
want
will. I will approach first, and I'll have Sage following close behind.
I'll
He's
stay
sit-
back here with Ollie.
He
I'm
He
just gonna
is-
take a nice seat, like give it like a leaning over the seat, looking at this guy, sort of keeping an eye on everything.
the guy has a button-up shirt with the top collar unbuttoned, tie pulled down a little loose. Looks like he's on his off hours or something. He's looking at some paperwork when you step up. Can I help you?
Yes. My associate and I were informed that you would be able to help us in some discrete matters involving real estate.
I see. You're wanting some assistance from housing, city council, mayor, other things to sign off on. You acquiring property, keeping property.
I'm trying to keep property recently, and she'll hand some of the documents over. Recently, we've had some third party try to condemn our building, saying it's not up to code. There was no inspection, there was no team. It just got fast tracked.
So, who all are the parties involved here?
Sage is the owner of the building. She was the one that got the initial notice.
I see. And the others?
The others are tenants. Well,
I
not
see.
this one. This one is another associate. But,
Okay. I am the assistant. You will explain to me what you're willing to pay, and I will provide assistance in achieving whatever you want in this particular matter. It should be doable. What are you going to pay?
kind of look around. Now, I will admit, I am not too privy to these kinds of transactions. Mine typically involve stocks and favors. What is typical for, say, making sure that this is no longer an issue?
Well, to push the paperwork through to put a stay on this shouldn't be too expensive. Let's say 10,000 to start that paperwork. For a full block of any motions in that direction, we'll say 50,000. And for any other defenses beyond that, it will cost whatever you think you need. For instance, if you want it declared a historical landmark, that will be more expensive, but it's doable. Is this all you're doing? Just defending this building?
Defending the building. We want to make sure that the ownership is retained by Sage, and that it just doesn't get condemned and torn down.
Kill the building permit and the thing across the street? That might be useful.
Yeah, do we want to?
There's a lot of issues there.
Well, we don't want that guy building that guy was not like us, but he suddenly didn't flinch when he cannot.
We can at least delay anything happening to that building until we take care of what we need to take care of.
We just need to know what the heck's going on.
What's the address?
Sage will give the address to the building that she is owner of and the building across the street.
Miss Ridley, correct?
Correct.
You work for Mr. Gold.
Correct.
All right. And this would be Prunella, I believe is the name you're known by, and Ollie. Yes?
Hi,
Yes,
yeah,
Mr. Assistant. Nice to meet you.
I see.
Could you figure out who fast tracked it or who got the thing fast tracked? Is that within the realm of possibility?
It will cost extra for the research, but I can do that.
What kind of currency are we using this time?
Money?
Oh.
You have some very
that's
rare
so much
art
easier
pieces
than the
there.
other stuff. Yeah.
And he's pulled over a laptop and starts typing in things. Looks at it. Okay. Well, I'm afraid that the building across the way is not an option that you can deal with. I mean, you can, but he has already paid $1 million up front.
Fuck.
For you?
No.
Yes,
For-
to me.
Oh.
And for that kind of money, I don't.
The human paid you.
Yes.
Is he a ghoul?
No.
No. Shit.
How? You work with mortals
Yes.
that know nothing about our world?
Some of them know about your world, some of them don't. Money is money. I
Yeah,
don't care
but
who provides it.
are you an Autarchus?
He's an attorney.
That's not what I am.
I am not one of you.
You know that we can't hear you and haven't been able to.
What the fuck?
I thought you were just mouthing, and then I was like, oh no, that time she's trying to talk.
No, I've been saying, can we mind the masquerade while we're on
What,
this bus?
with the two
There's two
people?
other people.
With the two
Yeah.
people?
You don't think those two people won't do some shit knowing McCoy?
Why do you think I said no? He's an attorney.
Thank you, Amelia.
You really need to know. I'm going to teach you operational security when we go out. That should have been something your first
Boss?
employer should have told you about. Anyways, so in order to get this building demolition stopped, you're looking at least 50 grand, correct? 5 with 4 zeros, and then additional for looking into who it is.
Yes, I think. Well, let's call it a good 75 for all services involved. If you wanted to declare it a historic landmark, we'll call it an even 100,000.
Deal. And Shoal.
Hey,
Oh,
you know
well,
what?
You go first, Amelia. If you think you can get a better deal.
I would like to do charisma and finance to maybe negotiate something. So maybe it's not 100,000 up front. Maybe it's 75. Maybe it's not 75,000 up front. We do a payment plan.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll.
Can
Just
I
make
help? Can I help? I have Spanish
Sage has the money. I don't know why.
I mean, yeah, actually, you can.
Yeah.
and charisma.
I also have finance. Can I give a help die?
Yep. So you got 2 help dice.
Woo.
Let me check. I might have. No, I don't.
We helped.
All right, so that's
Listen,
three
there
for
are only
that. I
like
got
5
three
things I
there.
can't help with.
And heck it, why not? Let's go ahead and willpower to get some bonus successes out of that. That's only 1 extra, but still. That's 5 total.
Okay. Well, you start going into negotiation mode, and I will tell everyone how that goes after we take a 5-minute break. We are near the half-hour mark, so we're going to take a 5-minute break. We'll be back. No dying, you know.
I mean,
Please
you can get
don't.
embraced if you want.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Black Rose Society, a game of swashbuckling action, suspenseful intrigue, and corsets in places you would never expect to find corsets, all set in the world of 7th Sea. So, as the door finally bursts open, Sylvester steps in and he just glares at you, and his eyes go wide with fury. He says, "It is you, Demetrius Penn, rogue of the bedroom, thief of virtue, seducer of women."
Hello. Your eyes do not deceive you. Demetrius Penn is here and enjoy your night. I know she did. And then I run off.
As you move along, you come to a passage that opens into a large, well-lit chamber. A chimney of sorts above you funnels warm air up and out of this room, keeping it relatively chilled, and inside you see a number of cadavers in various stages of embalming.
Jackpot! And starts pulling out her tools. She takes the skin from between the fingers. She plucks the pinky nail off. She sits there and goes, I'm very, very sorry about this. But we all have our own individual practices, and she's talking to the cadavers as she's working.
I couldn't help but overhear that you were talking about some people who shouldn't be here. We're worried about some duelists. Is there something that people should be aware of?
He then looks around and notices that everyone else is down. And looks at the two of you. Fucking Inish.
You wish you were fucked by the Inish.
May I announce Miss Verity Laurise Victoire Couteau, daughter of the Honorable Curias Victoire Couteau of Montaigne, granddaughter of the hero of the Aberdeen Fields, and duelist of the School of Ambrosia.
Well, I would definitely bask in the extra couple of Mississippis of everyone turning their attention to me. And by the time he's finally been well, fine, she'll just have drop the jacket and be clearly fully dressed for a duel, just in a nice leather bodice set, and she's got her sword at, and she's just all right. And again, the boots are the whole outfit.
Body types. There's actually one gal that you would guess. You don't know if she's from Vestin Manavinyar, but she's clearly of Vestin heritage. Tall, blonde, tied back down to her butt.
She looks like she can kill me. The lean on the arm, Arna. There's 3 of everyone. You bring me to the nicest places, you know that.
The local guildmaster is quite a fan of freckles.
Well, that is wonderful to know. Thank you for letting that slip. I didn't even have to bribe you for that bit.
Only the first taste is free.
He puts down some gold. How much else is free?
right, welcome back. We have joined our friends who are sitting on the bus with the assistant, discussing their arrangements. And Amelia had just taken the lead on trying to negotiate down. What you end up getting is he's willing to take 10% down with payments leading up to 100,000 over the next year. And he seems somewhat impressed that you all work together to do that, actually. That Prunella and Sage and you, between the three of you, you worked on them, and he seems duly impressed. So, protecting your place, done. I'll have the paperwork finished tomorrow, and you shouldn't have any problems. What else are you here for?
Sage will motion for Sully to step up. You want to fill him in? Maybe Amelia can assist you and your boss with your business.
Yeah. I was looking for some property down by the water. Nice bungalow with a dock down the east side.
You're wanting it expedited, yes?
Yes, efficiently and discreetly. Sir. Could you hear me?
Very well. Am I going to let a dog onto the bus?
Charlie, when did you follow me?
So, what are you offering?
$1 million, $2 million.
For shoreline property, that's not out of the question. For the cost of the property, you're wanting expedited, though. Any special requirements? Is your employer someone who can be publicly listed, or is it needed to be listed under some other name?
A shell company of sorts.
Yeah, some other name.
I see. And I take it you haven't set that up?
No.
Do you want to be charitable here, Miss Morgan, and help him?
She'll just look over at Sully for a moment, lean in. Your boss owes me a favor if I get this.
Let's see what I can do.
Okay, let's work together, shall we? And all right, let's go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
All right, cool. 5 successes.
5 successes. Excellent. While talking with him, he discusses the principles of setting up the incorporation. He has access to incorporation setups here in New Jersey, so he talks you through filling out the paperwork while you're standing there. While you're doing that, the 2 other people on the bus besides the bus driver, does anybody check them out?
Yeah.
Well, after what they said, Amelia kind of made Prunella go, well, you know, I can go and wipe the memories like that guy that got blowed up to pieces anyway.
Maybe choose your words a little carefully.
There's a man and a woman. The man looks like a frail old guy. Like he's thin with thinning hair. Well kept hair, but the suit he's wearing is old and tattered. Looks like a retiree of some sort who's just riding around on the bus. The woman is heavy set, wearing layers and layers of clothing, and has a hood pulled up over her face, like a hoodie pulled up, so that you have to actually get directly in front of her to try and look at her face.
Which I will.
Okay. You step up and look into in underneath the sort of hood, directly into her line of sight, and she looks at you, and she looks mean.
Oh, so sorry. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't like an elderly person that had fallen asleep on the bus or was dead. You know, that happens this time of night for some. Sorry to bother you.
She just stares at you.
Okay, well, if you're having a stroke, just maybe make any noise. Can you wiggle your toes?
She continues to stare at you. You do see her eyebrow lift. It's sort of a bit thick, but she doesn't look as old as the guy sitting across from her. She looks maybe middle-aged at best.
Well, how am I supposed to? She's wearing. You said.
Yeah, just based off of her face.
You have a good night, and she would just back on up and look over at the old man. Excuse me, sir, are you all right?
He looks over. Oh, I'm fine, madam. But please have a seat.
She will have a seat.
It's good to meet so many Americans. I have been here in this country for a few decades, I suppose. Yes. But what was I? Oh, yes. What can I do for you?
Oh, I was just making sure you weren't confused or lost or in need of any medical attention. It is kind of late at night for an elderly gentleman to be traveling alone.
Oh, that's very kind of you. It truly is. I just young people today, they always have such rush in them. They never stop to talk to anyone. It's nice to have somebody to stop and talk to me. It's very kind of you.
Do you know where you are?
Oh yes, I'm in the colonies. Newark, I think is the name of the place.
This guy's
decades.
this guy's just British. That's it.
And you know where you live?
Oh yes, of course I do. I assure you, I know I'm no longer in England. The buses are much better there, and they drive on the correct side of the road. Not like you Americans.
Well, you know, at least they don't eat pizza with silverware. So do you need me to help you get to your next stop?
Oh, no. I tend to get on the bus and ride around all night. I can't sleep very well during the night. Not since the war.
Which war was that?
Oh, the Great War.
The first?
I'm supposed to be the war to end all wars, but clearly they're overselling it. But, you know.
People are really into sequels all the time. I don't know.
It's very true, very true. It's a bloody mess, of course.
There's no king in America, so.
Oh no! No matter what they think, I mean, at least we earned our kings. They had a whole bloody history behind them, and now they get to kept like pets, sort of like poodles.
Yeah. They're more like reality show people these days.
Oh yes, yes. Damn shame about them.
Yeah. Well, you be careful and have a good night, Mr. What was your name?
I didn't give my name.
Oh, well, I'm Prunella.
Oh, my name's Winston.
Nice to meet you, Winston.
I have a descendant living here in the country. Nice fellow, but entirely different line of work.
And you do you need me to contact him for you? Or?
Oh no. He probably doesn't want to hear from me. But it's nice that the people in this town are quite friendlier than I was told.
But you've been here a few decades?
Oh, yes. Since, what was that? 1962.
You moved to New Jersey in 1962.
Well, it seemed like the thing to do. It was pretty relaxed. There weren't a lot of people looking for me.
Why were people looking for you?
Oh, that's a long story.
I'm assuming Ollie can hear all of this because he's got heightened senses.
Yeah.
He's just gonna lean over to Amelia and Sage and be like, I think that guy is at least 130, 120. Lost count at some point.
Yes, that's nice. I'm busy conducting business right now, Ollie.
What's the record though?
I don't know. Just give me a moment.
Sage, do you know what the record is? Who the oldest person ever is?
I wouldn't know. I mean, I could Google it.
Sage, with your intelligence and academics, I can say you probably know that the oldest person is probably in the range of no older than 120.
Yeah.
Okay. I am also just curious out of character, so I am looking it up.
So this gentleman looks 70?
Maybe 80s.
So he looks 80, and the math would come to somewhere around 130.
So
minimum
29.
Above table, the record is 122 years old and 164 days on top of that.
Okay. Technically, the youngest soldier was an 8-year-old in the war, and he'd be 119 today. So, like 129 for an 18-year-old.
It was a French woman named Jean Calment. I no parlez-vous français.
What do I got? Why don't I have anything useful ever?
All this experience points and nothing useful.
Well, not to say I'm not here to make people. I'm not a truth person. I'm not here to tell me things. Like, I'm here to you didn't see that. You didn't hear that. Wait.
You're doing a great job.
So.
Well, I mean. That's so bad.
The pleasant old man is sitting there talking to you.
Yes.
Yes, it's very good. Living here in the States took some getting used to. The television is a bit loud and brash. And, of course, we have these, your governance is not good. Have you seen what they've managed to put in charge of your country at this point?
So Winston, when did you come to America?
In the 60s, of course.
So you came to New Jersey and America in the 1960s.
Oh, yes. It's a quiet little town at the time. They had, they had a thriving business in selling leather still, I think, at the time. And the port was quite... Oh, I mean, that seems impolite to ask, don't you think?
Maybe if you were a woman.
Fair enough, young lady.
That's double standard. I'm sorry. Ooh.
Fair enough, young lady. At the time, I think I was... I lose track sometimes. 82.
Don't expect me to do the math, you guys.
Oh, okay, I'll do
He
it.
wasn't alive during World War One if he was 82. Just so you're aware.
In 1960.
Oh, he was 82 in 1960.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
150, 140, 150.
Can I get a selfie with you?
I would prefer not. The new technology... I don't understand this obsession with putting your images on the internet. It's very unpleasant.
Well, when is your stop?
Oh, I will probably get off around 4 in the morning at my usual stop. I'm only here because, well, my associate back there needs some assistance.
Uh-huh. He help you get home?
Oh, no, I help him get home.
You protect him?
Well, that might be overstating things, but yeah, I tend to keep an eye on him. The young these days need all the assistance they can get. Yeah, like yourself, you're quite new to everything, aren't you?
Generally, yeah. But I'm not a very good student.
No, that's quite all right. I remember when those outfits were very much in fashion.
It's coming back. It's coming back. History repeats itself, unfortunately.
Very fetching.
Thank you. I like your suit. I'm sure it used to fit you better, but that happens sometimes. If you'd like, I can always make you a new one. Something in the fashion of your time, if you prefer.
Oh, I appreciate the offer, but I'm quite happy. I have a few suits that I'm quite fond of. They do me quite well.
Well, if they ever seem to get a little too moth-bitten, I will gladly also repair them. I could tailor this to fit you now.
No. It's quite all right. This is just how I wish it to fit.
It looks good.
Thank you. It's very kind of you. I know I'm a bit old-fashioned for you new kids, but I do all right.
You can always learn from your elders. I and my associates have often been taking care of a gentleman of advanced years who has also lost some of his general lucidity from day to day, but we enjoy it, and he really is a brightness in our lives.
That's quite all right. That sounds good. Good man. Oh, I would leave my friend over there alone. She has a poor temper. It does have a beautiful singing voice, but a poor temper.
All these things happen. I was just making sure she was all right. Meant no harm. Love the hoodie.
Oh, yes. Well, I don't judge people by how they dress.
Why is everybody letting Prunella talk to anyone this long?
Hey, I'm
You
in
said
the
you'd handle
middle
it.
of negotiations.
I know, you get an excuse. I don't know what Sage is over here just letting me talk to the obviously a vampire now that Ollie's told you magic numbers.
Ghoul. He's a ghoul, I think.
I think he's a revenant, but I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Well, anyways.
Well, hot shot over there is clearly, apparently not anything. So that's why I think he's a vampire.
Do we know the assistant is not anything? I mean, the bus driver's the one to worry
You're the
about.
one with heightened sentence. You hear a heartbeat or not?
Do I hear any heartbeats in this bus other than the driver?
Give me a wits and awareness. With
We could have
a
answered all these questions a lot sooner.
add in your aspects because you have heightened senses.
Revenants getting way involved in real estate law. What they do?
4 successes.
Okay. Of the people on the bus, not including you 5, the only one that's dead is the driver.
Oh.
So this is why we were told not to go alone.
Mm-hmm.
The only one who's dead. So the assistant and the 2 other people in the bus have heartbeats. But the driver. Okay.
I see. I'm starting to pick things up. Amelia is too.
Ollie's gonna gesture to Prunella to come over, and rejoin the group.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you.
It was nice meeting you, Miss Prunella, yes?
Yeah. And you know what? Inset, the name of the church here, has a great potluck. You're welcome to go anytime.
I see. Yes.
If you're in need of a hot meal, they'll definitely do you up nice and maybe even have some toiletries and stuff that you can take home with you.
Father Ignatius is a wonderful gentleman.
Oh,
you met him. That's
knows them.
awesome.
Oh, God.
Yes.
He's a good friend of ours. He helped us out just recently. Good guy. Good guy. And she's just gonna be like, Toodle. Why would you guys let me do that?
I don't know what you had it covered. It's fine. Also, there is a gesture at the assistant.
We shouldn't even be friends with the priest. Stop letting me talk to people.
I thought you were in favor of adopting old men and small animals.
Yeah, you need to stop collecting old men, I think.
Well, they just appreciate fashion more than the young people these days.
Ollie's gonna look at the assistant and just look back at the driver. Is the driver your boss?
No, he's a driver.
Oh.
What's he made of?
Is he? He's dead though. Yeah, some flavor of dead.
Excuse me, you two. Please.
Hey, you weren't paying attention, so you don't get to snap at us now.
Prunella.
He's 157. Eat shit.
49, 149,
Whatever.
46.
I'm not good at math.
I'm not good at math either. I just counted with my fingers.
Excuse them, they get a little excited.
No, it's quite all right. Are you asking details of my operation?
I'm just making sure you're aware and that things are on the up and up. That he hasn't been replaced by some sort of.
Let me clarify. You're asking a man you met on the bus to discuss business properties in the middle of the night, whether or not he's aware that things are not on the up and up on said bus.
When you put it like that, you're right.
They
Just being careful. That's all.
Hey,
They
Mr.
can be
Assistant. Mr. Assistant.
very they can be very
Yes.
cautious and a little jumpy
No.
with some of the things we have experienced. So apologies on their behalf.
Apparently, in our circles, we're considered rather competent.
I think
It's true. We're very competent. You always
I'm-
get things done eventually.
They just wanted to justify their ability to be candid, I think.
I think your paperwork is done, by the way. You got your
Oh, thank you, sir.
Amelia is listed as your legal representative, a co-signer on the corporation, so you'll need her help anytime you need to make adjustments. But other than that, you should be good.
I appreciate it.
No, not at all. Are you with the one that's on the boat?
Yes.
I see. Very good. I did not know that they were going to take on assets on shore in this region, but good to know. Is there any other business that I could help you all with?
I believe, at least from my end, our major business is concluded. Does anybody else have anything else?
Do you like art? I got a piece I think would be perfect for you. I can have someone deliver it if you want.
Only as an investment opportunity.
Oh, these will be valuable. You just keep it safe. It'll be worth something someday.
He's very talented.
Well, he certainly lives up to his reputation.
Sorry, give me a second. Thank you. I appreciate. I didn't know I had a reputation. That's fantastic.
What do people say?
Oh my god.
I was
Oh
doing
my
things about my
God.
art. Right?
I
You mean
believe-
about the art, right?
We
should leave.
We'll discuss investment opportunities at a different date. Mr. Assistant, as unorthodox as this operation is, thank you for the professional courtesy.
Of course. Ms. Ridley, I trust you will inform your employer that matters were handled.
Of course, he'll be the first to know.
Excellent. Please try to avoid getting into too many troubles. I do hear about you from time to time. I have had Mr. Gold on this bus on at least one occasion. I would prefer not to trouble him too much.
But of course, I try my best to keep these guys in line.
Very well. Miss Morgan, it is an absolute pleasure. Anytime you want to stop by, feel free.
I appreciate you. Here's my business card. If you have need of my services for other reasons,
He hands you a card. All it has is a phone number. It doesn't have a name. It doesn't have an address. Just a phone number. He says, if you should need to contact me to follow up on anything we discussed tonight, by all means. Otherwise, you know how to acquire my attention.
of course. Thank you again.
Of course.
Look over at the others. Shall we get going then?
I mean, I was just gonna ride till it looped back around, but yeah, we can get out and get like an Uber or something.
I could go for a night walk.
I'll
Maybe
go
get a
for a
bite to eat.
walk.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll go for a walk then. How far are we from our apartment?
We've been on the bus a while.
You've been on the bus a while, so
We've been on the bus a while. It may have looped back.
you're about a half-hour walk from your place.
Yeah, we can walk. It's not that far.
Get some fresh air.
Yeah.
You come up on the next bus stop as you pull the cord. They let you off.
As Ollie's leaving, he's gonna be like, "Thank you for your service," to the old guy.
The old guy waves at you as you leave.
Bye, Winston. You have a good night. You get everyone home safe. And she'd wink at the chick.
There's almost a grunt sound.
I think she likes me.
I was once you get off the bus, I was like, were you flirting with her too? You are on a roll now.
And then she wonders why all these people are like into her.
Desperately in
Well,
love
I'm
with
just
her?
happy because I have someone and whatever.
I mean,
I'm
still
being
wonder
sociable. It's what all the toreadors are doing at all of the things we've been to. They wink and they nudge and they say things like, "Oh my God, you're here."
I want to be offended, but you're not wrong.
Well, not you, Ollie. Or Alice.
I'm trying to be more like
It's all
them.
sad.
Say that again.
Trying to be more like them.
They're just apparently very good with people, and I'm very not.
Oh, you seem to be making new friends left and right.
Oh, old people. Yeah, sure.
She collects old people like some people collect baseball cards.
I don't know why. It's like priests and mages and
Bigfoot's oh my? Like,
the
please don't bring
bodyguard of the
Werewolves.
yeah, please don't bring a werewolf home. Please don't do that.
I've never met an old man werewolf. That sounds adorable.
Oh dear. Okay, well,
Yeah.
have a
You don't
resident.
exactly want to meet a lupine anyway. from
Oh
what I
no, we
understand.
did. He was very nice. Oh, we
freed him too. He
we met him twice.
3 times.
Okay.
It was 3 times.
That was
First
easy.
time, and the time he thought I was murdering people, but I wasn't, and then the last time we got him out of the statue.
As you're walking along, you see on the corner, leaning against a building, Freddy.
Speaking of werewolves,
Guys.
So you said you didn't want to meet? Are you
Wait,
sure? 'Cause
where
he's
did
right
we get
there.
off the bus? Did we look at where we were getting off the bus?
Wait, seriously?
Yeah,
yeah, he's one of the ones that we ran into on that job, Sully. Before I got my shit rocked.
From a
Hey,
great
Freddy. Good to
How's Bryce
see you
doing?
again.
This sort of skinny guy leaning against the wall. Hi.
It's weird. We were kind of just talking about you.
Yeah.
You recovering okay? Everything going well?
Well, I'm alive.
Great start.
Unlike some of us.
Oh my god. We literally just had this talk. It's
What?
good
No,
to see
no,
you.
this is not the same. This is not
it's
the
very
same.
similar.
Does
How
she
is
tell
it
everybody she
similar?
meets
You
that?
would never do business with us. Why would I need to learn how to no?
There's
He's
other
probably
people
only being nice to
walking
us right now
around.
because we helped him escape.
We're gonna
Otherwise, I'm
go.
sure he'd be hitting us with a bus. No offense,
Yeah.
Fred. And none taken.
He kind of gives out a heavy sigh. It is not worth the time tonight. Another time, maybe.
Yeah, well, we can get a cup of coffee. While the others
Shit.
are
That's what he means.
while the others are sleeping.
You have my number. You can call me anytime.
I could get a coffee. But
He seems like he
Yeah.
wants to be left alone.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go ahead and go.
let's go, guys. It's good seeing you. Glad to see you're doing all right.
Should we go
Yeah.
this way? Do we need to go this way? Is there a way we should not go?
Just keep going.
That's that way, like 16 blocks or so. Be okay.
Right.
So you make it past Freddy. You're walking along. The neighborhood is oddly quiet tonight. There's not as many people.
son of a bitch.
We look like a weird gang.
I'll safety and all that.
Very colorful crew.
Yeah. So you're walking along, and it's a good, healthy walk. Quiet night. It does feel a bit weird that no one's walking on the streets. It's not that late.
Like no one is walking on the streets?
Not like you.
Can you tell us heightened senses?
I'm just why I'm asking. Yeah.
You after you pass Freddy heading home, like the usual crowd of people isn't there. There's like one or two people.
Okay. It's quiet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's normally not this quiet on a insert day of the week night.
It's kind of freaky out here.
I mean, it's always a little bit, but not this quiet.
Amelia's just gonna keep an eye out. Just
All right.
look around. Maybe even look up at the rooftops. Just make sure there's nobody like peering down over us.
As you are walking along, actually, Ollie, because you do have heightened senses, go ahead and give me a wits and awareness plus your aspects.
All right. Sticks with the crit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Very good. Up ahead, you see slowly walking the same direction you're walking is a very large figure. And with 6 with a crit, it's enough that you can recognize said figure as the man who introduced himself as Adam.
He's walking the same direction, not towards us, but like the same direction as us.
Yeah, you're behind him.
Back is to us.
Yep. And he's walking the direction you're going.
Hey,
Remind me, which one is Adam again?
the Frankenstein-looking guy.
Yeah.
Right?
From Liberty Island.
Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't that the Adam? Isn't that Adam over there? Yeah. We should probably go check on him. He was. Make sure he's all right. Yeah.
Ew, coincidental.
Given what you've seen in the past, and how well you rolled on that check, you think he's the reason nobody's on the street.
Oh no.
Okay, fair enough.
He gives off something about him makes people not want to be around him.
Oh, fun.
Does that extend to us or no?
Like the time you were around him, you felt uneasy around him, but it wasn't like enough to make you run away.
Gotcha.
Probably because we're so used to weirdness.
I'm gonna go check on him. You all want to come with me?
I'll
or?
tag along.
I'll just sort of like go a little bit faster, catch up, like get within a few feet of him. Like, hey, Adam, right? Adam?
He'll stop. You'll see his shoulders sort of slump for a second, turn around. Hello.
It's good to see you again. You're getting yourself situated?
Something like that.
Okay. Just thought I would see how you're doing after all the things that happened.
Well, that's kind of you, at least.
I mean, the people have called me worse.
I'm looking for a new place to stay where I won't bother quite so many people. I've been told that there's something up ahead, a place that people avoid.
Yeah, it's in the neighborhood. They're gonna knock it down soon, but if you could convince them to not, I think it'd be nice to have somebody there. There's some problems with the basement. I can't even explain it. It's just let's just say that whatever uneases that you feel people have around you, this is 10 times worse.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a deal breaker, but we could definitely use a hand convincing the people who are going to try to knock it down to not. That interest you at all?
It'll do for tonight, I guess.
All right. You want to walk with us? We're heading that way anyway.
He looks like he's reluctant as he looks back and sees the rest of you and looks, fine, I suppose.
Okay. And always in a gesture for everyone else to join the group. Amelia's there and whatnot. Okay, that's great.
At the very least, I can find someplace to sleep tonight. I don't like walking around during the day.
Do you need a place?
He's gonna stay in the building across the street. He's gonna
Why
see
are we
maybe-
putting him there?
He said he wanted a place that he could avoid people and not be. I don't know. He wanted to go there. Like he said, he's heading there anyway. Do you have an extra apartment?
Yes, I have quite a few extra apartments still.
Okay. I mean, and we did it. Okay. Do you prefer just an apartment? We have some rooms.
You want to put me up in an apartment?
Yeah, sure.
Are you allergic to cows? Or well, the
There's-
cat doesn't have hair. Are you allergic to dogs?
Look, they look at me like obviously not quite as big as you, but they got high ceilings, big doorways. You'll be fine.
There's also nobody who is asleep, quote unquote, lives there.
All right.
It's
Yeah.
many odd folks.
So not people I could frighten.
Correct.
Yeah, probably not. Well, maybe Sarah, but we'll talk to her.
Sarah, we're taking care of.
All right. I guess I'll come and stay at your place. And I can't understate how tall this man is. He makes all of you look small.
I am already small. I'm a 5 foot, barely 5 foot human. Ghoul.
Yeah.
So
Ollie looks next to him what you look like next to most people.
Both
We'll
IRL
just put
and in
two
game.
king size beds together, and it'll be big enough for him. It'll be fine.
Well, is the place furnished? Should we get the air mattress?
I can put him up in a furnished one if he likes. And a
I'm
lot of
fine
the
with
sofas.
Or
I'm not having you sleep on the floor.
you're not.
If he says he's fine with it, he's fine with it.
We're not living his life for him. Just being good friends.
Yeah.
Do you still eat food?
Yes, I eat food.
Good, so do I.
I eat, I drink. I was made to be human-ish.
Oh, you guys are quite the friendly type. Very accommodating.
Are your folks not like that? Don't y'all all like have to huddle together on a boat all the time? Gotta get along.
Are you a pirate?
We've taken in some people.
You can't just ask people if they're a pirate, Ollie.
Why not?
It's not Halloween.
Not
Can't
only
ask
that,
people how old they are either.
Because apparently the answer is 146 or whatever. Oh, you know what? I don't want to know how old you are, Adam. I've had enough. Oh, if you're over 100, Prunella will adopt you. I'm just saying.
There's been a lot more math than most of these folks are accustomed to.
My head hurts a little bit. Honestly.
I've been around for a while. Let's leave it at that. All right. Show me the way.
This is the way.
This is
and Sage will just continue to walk and
yeah.
go through
Same.
her millions of keys for all the apartments.
You arrive at your apartment building, and Ronaldo is sitting on the front seat with Daisy, and it waves at all of you.
Hi,
Adam, Ronaldo, Daisy, Adam, Daisy.
Ooh. Adam looks down. All right. That's different.
That's just the start.
Again, there's quite a few
I
odd
think you'll
folks.
find you might fit in better than you believe.
Ronaldo goes, would anybody like some something to drink?
Is that LSD in it?
He pulls the cup back from me. Why do you ask?
Answer the question, Ronaldo.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never use recreational drugs.
Yes,
And
you would.
he leans towards Sage.
The cow. Oh.
Is he a police officer?
No, he's not a police officer. He's checking out some of the apartments, seeing if he's interested in renting one out.
Maybe you could do something about the apartment general parameters for this gentleman, Ronaldo.
Let's not do that.
Why? It's accommodating. Look at him.
We don't.
We have like
need
what, a
all of
9-foot
those
clearance? He's practically.
Yes, but
True.
when other folks come in, like the priest who occasionally comes knocking on our door.
More importantly, Ronaldo.
Why would they be going into his
Let's
apartment?
go inside as we have this conversation.
Yeah, we're in the apartment hallway, yeah? Or
No, you were on the stoop in front.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Why don't we all
let's
go inside? We'll continue this conversation.
Yeah, timing and place, everyone. Oh my god.
We're standing next to a tree made out of patchwork quilts, and what we're talking about's the problem?
Adam
Anyway.
just looks down at you.
Adam, would you prefer upper floor, main floor? I'm not touching the basement yet. We haven't taken care of that from when I took over from Francis.
Upper floor.
All right, and she'll start taking him to one of the apartments of the upper floor.
Ronaldo, you got any of that for my tastes?
I think so. Let me get some battery acid. And he goes into his apartment,
out to me from the mage.
As he goes in, much as I want to partake in this whole thing, I thought we were trying to not to let Ronaldo rest a bit because he was all that weird, like.
Yeah, we're letting him
list.
rest on his, special things, but if it doesn't require him to, I don't know, warp to reality. And besides, how hard is it to mix LSD and a little bit of red, a little bit of claret, if you will?
Look, I'm just saying.
Good old cab.
Yeah.
Ronaldo goes above and beyond. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And Ronaldo sticks his head back out the front door of his apartment. Do you want the cocaine as well?
You know what? Let's
Yes.
a dusting.
Just
Do like a salt ring, but with
Just a
cocaine.
sprinkle of cocaine.
A salt ring, but cocaine. It's gonna be better.
For getting started, I guess I could take one.
Oh my
Oh God. Oh,
It's
do
the
I-
end of the night. I'm not.
I'll leave one of them online
I'm
for you.
sure
then,
there are
so
lawyers
then-
in the world doing hotter stuff right now, so go nuts.
And as we end with our friends, we will pull away for a moment.
Always with the pulling away.
We will pull away, and we will find ourselves back with the assistant. Standing in front of him is an older man, but not as old as his friend on the bus. Gray hair. He looks severe, like somebody who's worked in government service. And he's talking to the assistant. So, do you have information for me? I can provide it, if you're willing to pay. Very well. Tell me about Miss Ridley and her friends. Very well. It will cost you. Uncle Sam is paying the bill. And with that, we will end tonight's misadventure and allow everybody to introduce themselves. I hope everybody had fun. Let's go ahead and start with Sage and work our way around the circle.
Hi everyone, I'm Katie, aka Dragon of the Dark Rose, and I play Sage Ridley here in Newark by night. You can also see me helping with production on a few of the other shows on this channel and in other projects all across the YouTubes and TikToks and Twitches and all of that stuff. If it's Dragon of the Dark Rose, it's me. If you find me under any other name, no you didn't. It is not me. And I'm going to pass it over to our lovely Andi.
Hello, everybody. I'm Andi. You can find me on most socials at Andi.crimson. Just like a real vampire, I tend to be a recluse, but I do make the occasional post, and I play Amelia Morgan, the Thin Blood Attorney. Now to our friend Wex.
Yeah, I'm Wex. I play Ollie, and I feel like Ollie needs to stop being so damn trusting all the time. Everybody. Also, we have a menagerie now, so there's that for us. Go ahead. To leave Tyler things go clockwise. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Tyler the Nerd, playing Sully or Jack. Find me wherever, TikTok mostly.
Excellent.
And Mouse?
Hi, I am RageMouxe on the things, and if there's no RageMouxe, then I'm not on the thing. And I play Prunella, the mouthy Ventru.
That is very reductive.
But accurate. But I am Jeremiah McCoy, aka Basics of the Game. We have a stream here every Monday and every other Friday. It's either Newark by Night or two 7th Sea Productions. the Black Rose Society and Blood, Fate, and Fortune, one of which I'm a player in. And we're very proud of the work on those. Thank you, everybody, for showing up and watching. We've been doing this.
It'll be 3 years.
Yeah, particular chronicle about 3 years. So we've been enjoying every minute of it, and we hope everybody else had fun. With that said, everybody have a lovely night.
Good night.